guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Claire and this is Polly Put the Petal On, and today it really is lovely to see you. I haven't been here for a while, guys, and you won't know that. I mean, you know, I do my meals of the week, but I don't come on camera, do I? Well, rarely. And I did a review on the air fryer oven the other week, but I'd pre-filmed that because they needed to approve it. So I haven't been here for nearly 2 weeks. So I've got a little bit of a haul for you today, and it's not massive, it really isn't. It's just a few bits and pieces, some essentials, and I've got a couple of garden items and something for the home too. It's just bits that I've picked up while I've not been here, you know. It's a nice little haul, but it's not massive or anything like that. But it really is lovely to see you. Last week for me was a write-off. Really was a write-off in many respects. The week just didn't seem to, it went from bad to worse and never seemed to get any better at all. This week's proving, well, the beginning of this week is proving a little bit better. And I hope that you're all right, and that you're having a, you know, that you've had a better week than me last week, and that you're having a good week this week too. So yeah, I mean, we can have a chat later because there'll be some of you that has only just popped in for the haul, and there'll be some, you know, that will be happy to catch up. So we can have a little catch up in a bit, can't we? But it really is super lovely to see you. Background, I've got some spring going on. I am so ready for spring, guys. I've got some spring going on. I've got some Valentine's. I think that might be my only nod to Valentine's. You know, last week I just thought to myself, can I be bothered? You know, I'd had enough of last week, but I'll tell you about that in a bit. So I've got a little bit of Valentine's. I've got some beautiful spring tulips there. I love their Wayward Way. I love squeaky tulips, I really do. And I've got a bit of winter going on. So yeah, I've got a few seasons all on the same display, but it doesn't matter, does it? So let's get on with this. So I've been a couple of times to B&M's. I don't know whether I've just said that. So yeah, I've picked up some Yorkshire tea bags. I was a little bit miffed about this because I think I've paid just under £2 for this box of 40. And in Aldi, they've got 100, and I think it's either 160 or 180 on offer for, I think, £4.99. So a bit miffed about that, but it doesn't matter because I was quite happy with this. I've got peck ham. Now I love a tin of peck ham. I really do, you know, cold on sandwiches, even cold on with chips. Peck and chips, I love peck and chips. Have done since I was 24 when I was introduced to peck and chips. And it says it's under 110 calories per serving. I don't know what the serving is. I can have a look for you. But lo and behold, I thought to myself, oh yeah, that'll be about 5.5 sins. So let's see what a serving is. Oh, 100 grams is the serving. If you're looking at calories, it's under 100. It's 103 calories. So I thought, oh, that would be about 5.5 sins. But in actual fact, guys, it's free. It's free on Slimming World. I'm really, you know me in Slimming World. You know, I still treat myself. You know, some people who are on a very serious Slimming World plan wouldn't like me to be like that, you know, because I'm you know, probably going to annoy them because I still have a takeaway and stuff, but I still lose weight. And I don't lose weight every week. I might maintain 1 week. I might only lose half a pound 1 week, you know, and I might even gain 1 week. But the thing is, I have lost well over a stone. Yeah, well over a stone now. I did get to my 1.5 stone, but then I put weight on during Christmas and I still haven't dropped that. But you know, if I want a treat, you know, I'll have a treat. But I've always avoided this, and then to find out it's free, this is a celebration. I'm having chips and egg tonight, and I'm going to put peck on it as well. Chips, egg, peck and peas. Do chips, egg, peck and peas, that's what I'm going to have. So to find out that that was absolutely free, and so is the chicken. I didn't know they did a chicken, and so is the gammon in the tin. So do check your labels. It's definitely worth it, you know, if you are doing the Slimming World plan. But if you are doing the calorie deficit, then it's 103 calories per serving, which is 100 gram, and it's a 240 gram can. I've picked up some of these. I've hauled these before. These are fabulous, and they're fabulous for going in the air fryer too. Just an 8-pack of foil containers with lids. You know, you can do your Slimming World crustless quiche in there. You can do mini cottage pies, whatever you'd like, apple crumbles, whatever you'd like, and you can put those in the air fryer, whether you've got the air fryer oven or the air fryer basket. You can put them in there and you can cook them in there, or you can just put them in your standard oven as well. Lots of serving suggestions, you know, I'm ever so helpful. I picked up this upholstery stain remover for my settee. I've got a few bits and bats on it and I need to get it cleaned up. And not only that, on the edge of one of the settees, and it's where Alfie comes round the corner. Alfie is my dog. Where he comes round the corner, I can see that it's almost like it's dusty, but if I get the hoover on it, it doesn't come off. So I thought, right, I'll use this, what is it? Dr. Beckman. And I think that was I think it was £2.99. This, they were £1.50. The tea bags were under £2.9 because it says £2.9, but they were under that, and I think this was £1. I picked up this brush, and this was £2.49, and it's just a nice barrel brush, but it's not just those bristles, it's actually got the, can you see the little spiky bits too? So yeah, I've picked that up to give, because my hair is due a cut, but it's not getting one yet, and it's also due my roots done, but we'll not talk about that. You know, just to give it a bit of body, because now the shape's gone out of it, you know, that it needs some weight taking out. So I just thought that might do the trick while I'm blow drying. I have got one of those, that was from B&M's as well, you know, the electric hairbrush. It's like a hairdryer hairbrush. Absolutely brilliant they are. So I have got one of those, but while I'm drying it, you know, I thought, well, I'll get that and I'll try that. I picked up a chicken taco mix. I've never seen that before, and I thought I'd really like to give that a go. So chicken tacos, and I think that could be on the menu one day next week. I picked up some Jakeman's cherry lozenges. Did I pick up some more? I think I did. Yeah, honey and lemon soothing menthol lozenges. I'm not is that the right word, lozenges? I've got my funny head on today, guys. I don't know whether, you know, I'm coming or going. Lozenges, yeah. I'm not sure what the calories would be, or you know, the 401 calories per 100 gram serving, and there's only 73 grams in the pack, so it's not even, why would they do that? Anyway, I will have to work that out on the Sin app, on the Slimming World app. I picked up these for my son. I've got my son home for the week. So yeah, I picked up these for him. Some, are they Mo Farah Mo Energy breakfast biscuits, creamy yogurt. Oh yeah, and I got him some Belvita as well. Some Belvita soft bakes, red fruits. Got him some of those too. Just for his breakfast, you know, because yeah, he goes to university, and I think he's a bit lazy and he doesn't want to be making things, so I've got him some of those to put in his stash for when he goes back. I picked up these lovely crystal effect lights, indoor use only. They were £4, 16 on the wire, battery operated, and they really are quite pretty. I'm going to open it. Yeah, look at those. Aren't they very pretty? Now I've got those for because I am itching to get rid of winter, and I really am ready for spring now. And I think that's why I don't want to do Valentine's, really. You know, it's dark, isn't it? You're doing red roses. It's a, you know, it's a lovely colour, and it's a lovely warm colour, but it's a dark colour. You know, I'm looking for the bright colours now. I'm looking for the yellows and the pinks and the purples and all those lovely spring colours. I was on the field with Alfie, and I've seen my first crocuses, and our neighbourhood did a lot of planting of daffodils, tulips, crocuses, all the spring flowers on the field, around the edge of the field. The children play in the centre of the field and around the edge, and they're all showing their heads. They're all popping up from the grass. But I did see my first crocuses on the field when I was with Alf. So that's what I'm ready for. I am itching. I was saying to Maxine last week, I am itching now to get on with spring. I think you get to that point, don't you? After you know, after Christmas, you can't wait for January to go. And now I really am itching. And we're getting some nice sunny days too, aren't we? So yeah, this is for a garland that I'm going to be putting on my fireplace. I'm going to take the winter garland off, just that corner element that I left on after Christmas. I didn't even put the lights on it anymore. So that's going. I'm going to take that down, and I'm going to put a lovely garland. I've got a gypsophilia garland, and I've got a eucalyptus garland, and I'm going to work the two together, and then I'm going to run those lights through, just so you've got that nice little bit of sparkle, but it's a spring sparkle, and you know, it's not a winter sparkle. And I picked up this because I absolutely am taken with it. I really am. That beautiful, it's a burner, either wax or oil, and I just think he's really nice. £4. I actually first saw it when my daughter got it, and I said to her, why didn't you get me one of them? Anyway, I went in and I picked one up for myself, and like I say, he was £4. And I really like him. And I do use my oil burners, and you know, it's cheaper than the plug-in air freshener. I love those plug-in air fresheners, but because of the cost of living, I've unplugged them. Do you know what I mean? I've unplugged them, and I'm using my candles and my burners now a lot more. Right, I'm just sticking with B&M for a minute while I just show you these last things that I bought. These are for the garden, and it's a little girl. She's really quite detailed. She's got a beautiful little bow on her back. She's got bows in her ponytails, and little shoes on, and socks. And this is what she looks like. I really love her, and I'll tell you for why. Because I have a photograph of my children. I've got the little boy as well. These were £12 each. I've got the little boy as well, and he's got just as much detail. He's got his denim jeans on, he's got his pockets, he's got this lovely waistband, elasticated waistband round his jacket. And his sleeves, you know, he's got his elasticated cuffs on his sleeves, laces on his shoes. He's really quite detailed, even pockets to the side there. Really lovely these are. So if I hold them up like that, I have a photograph of my children exactly like that. You know, when I saw these, and I said to my family members, what does this remind you of? And they said, you know, yeah, even the little boy's got socks on. He's got socks, and there's even a pattern on his socks. They're really nice and definitely worth the £12 each. So they're going to go in the garden this spring, because I really am itching. So yeah, they're absolutely beautiful, and like I say, they remind me of my children, and so that for sentimental reasons I've bought them, and I'm going to put them in my garden and I can enjoy them. I think they're made of a resin. Hang on, I've got the ticket, I can tell you. Let me tell you. A classical and elegant stone effect garden statue. Doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say. Approximate size of 33 by 14 by 17 centimetres, and that's if you wanted. And the little boy is 33.5 by 13.5 by 16.5 centimetres. And they were made for B&M. They're absolutely lovely. I love them. I really do. I went to a charity shop, British Heart Foundation. I love the British Heart Foundation. It's very close to my heart, as you know. And so I support where I can. And I picked up this little bunny rabbit. He's got a little mark on him there, can you see? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bow around his neck. I think he's absolutely gorgeous, and he's going to be right at home with my other little white rabbits that I've got in one of my bins in the loft when I pull out spring and Easter, because bunnies are for spring as well, aren't they? I also picked up this beautiful, and it was only £1.50, and this is made of a resin, I'm convinced of it. Yeah, it is resin grave sculpture, and it says it's for a grave, but I'm going to put it with my sister's my sister Donna's stuff. You know, she has a candle, she has 2 candles, 3 candles, a heart, a photograph of me and her, and I thought this was absolutely lovely. In the garden though, I do have 2 other pieces for our Donna as well as my dad's bench. But I've got this to put up there with our Donna, loved and unforgotten. That's beautiful. It's a little tea light holder. It's absolutely beautiful. And I thought that was lovely. And that was £1.50. So yeah, I'm going to put that up there with our Donna. And last but not least, I have been to Aldi, which I go every week anyway. And this could be quite possibly 3 weeks ago that I got this, so I'm not sure whether it's still going to be in. But I picked up this Lacura cleansing balm. You know, guys, I've always resisted the urge to use a cleansing balm, quite literally, because I thought, oh no, that's far too greasy for me to put on my face. Don't know why. They're bloody brilliant, aren't they, cleansing balms? My daughter got me the Elemis cleansing balm. That's the inside of it. I haven't used it yet, but I have just run out of my, there's a slight smell to it. I have just run out of my Elemis from Christmas. So yeah, it literally melts your makeup off your face, doesn't it? They're absolutely fabulous, these are. So I've picked this up, and it was £6.99. Now, as we know, Aldi do dupes, don't they, of other people's stuff. So I've googled it, and there's 2 answers on there. One is it Emma Harding, and I think that's in its 40s pounds, you know, and the other one is Elemis. So, you know, I mean, I don't mind so long as it gets my makeup off, but turn it round. I really do like that. And that was £6.99 and it's a 90 gram, much bigger than my Elemis one, because I just got the smaller pot because she got me Charlotte Tilbury as well, didn't she? So yeah, lightweight makeup remover enriched with moringa oil. Can't see. I don't know why I attempt to. Moringa oil, shea butter and cocoa butter, and it's for all skin types, so that's good to know, isn't it? Yeah. And it's vegan as well, cruelty free, so that's good to know too. And then I picked up this is the last thing, picked up this super booster, and this is collagen and gold serum. I like these serums from Aldi. I usually have the vitamin C. Well, I've still got I've got it on my face today. I normally have the vitamin C, and I thought, well, I'll pick this up because I layer up anyway. And so this is the collagen and gold serum. Helps to promote firm and tighter looking skin, and I definitely need some of that. Everything's going south, guys. Everything's going south, it really is. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. So that's all of the haul. I told you it wasn't big, but I wanted to pop on and I wanted to see you because you know, like I say, I've not been here for a few weeks, and yeah, I just wanted to come in. I just wanted a little bit of normality as well. Yeah, last week was a shocker. Every day there was something that went terribly wrong, and I know that my mum and her little fella had an accident, and they did, and he was laying in the road for hours and hours with a broken hip, and my mum has got the biggest shiner, black knees and elbow you ever did see. But she had to go along to the hospital as well because she'd had a bash on her eyebrow, which is now made this huge black eye. But they thought because she's on blood thinners, they thought that she may be bleeding into her head. Do you know how long it took for that ambulance to come? Because it kept getting diverted, the ambulance did, you know, to serious incidents like cardiac arrests and stuff. And I know all too well how important that is. You know, everything, you drop everything and that takes precedence. Of course it does. So yeah, so he was in that road for well over 4 hours. Eventually we used our brains, you know, when we came out of the shock of seeing him lying in the floor, and mum and another gentleman in the neighbourhood had brought out this chair for my mum to sit in. And then before we knew it, there was many family members there, you know, and we got our heads together, and I thought, oh, because my mum's was just literally over the back. So we went to mum's and got some water bottles and a duvet, which we folded in half and literally lifted his shoulder up and slid it under, and then lifted his legs up and slid it under there, you know, to get him off that cold floor. But yeah, it wasn't the best of days. There was all sorts that went wrong. There really was. My gas meter broke as well. I had to have a new gas meter, so I was without gas. There was lots of breakages last week. There really was. And by the end of it, I'd absolutely had enough. But yeah, then we had a lovely meal out. Our family members who live in Scotland, they had sent over a cheque at Christmas time for our Christmas gift to go for a meal. And so we saved it because it was another family member's birthday coming up. So we saved it, and you know, we went out for this meal, and it was it was 3 courses. So, you know, I think it's damage limitation for me this week on Slimming World. It really is. You know, I've got to be honest. It definitely is, because it was 3 courses. We had delicious garlic bread to start with cheese, and then there was one side was tomato. Oh, it was the most delicious thing. My mouth's watering now just thinking about it. And then we had steak with garlic and chili, broccoli, and fries. The fries were to die for, and peppercorn sauce. And then I had truffles. Now, I only had 4 of the truffles. 6 came and I only had 4, but I had 4 truffles and it was like solid ganache. Absolutely gorgeous, it really was. But you know, I am on Slimming World, but you've got to enjoy yourself, haven't you? You've got to enjoy. So like I say, it's damage limitation for me this week, really is. And you know, I had a great time. Anyway. So yeah, guys, that's it for this one. I really do hope you're all well. It is so lovely to see you. It's so lovely to be sat here and having a chunner. I mean, I don't know how I've come across, because my head's in a drunk space, and anyone that has this kind of head will know, you know, it's brain fog, and it's almost as if you're drunk, so you don't know what you said, you don't know what you're saying, and yeah, it's only when I look back that I may even think, oh, I'll have to do that again, but I don't know. So forgive me. Yeah, do take care, guys. I will be back. You know, I'm aware that also that I've dropped one of the videos. I used to do 3 a week, and now I'm down to 2. I'm going to try and, you know, remedy that at some point. But yeah, for now, I'll probably be back on Sunday with meals of the week. There's Alfie, he's getting out of bed now. He's adamant he's not going to eat his breakfast because there's no chicken in the bowl. He's terrible, he is. But I say to him, you know, just get your breakfast and stop being so soft. He's not having chicken. He has chicken for his tea. He doesn't have chicken for his breakfast. So sometimes he does refuse to eat until tea because he wants chicken. So yeah, so do take care. I'll be back probably Sunday. And I think next week I'm coming back with spring. I'm ready for spring, guys. Are you? I really am ready for these wayward tulips. I absolutely love tulips, I do. I love the way they grow up and down and droop, and, you know, they're wayward. And they've got a mind of their own, and it's just beautiful watching it because it's nature, isn't it? And I love nature. Don't know if you know that about me, but I really do love nature. So do take care, and I will see you. I mean, I might do something for Valentine's. I really can't be bothered, though, I'll be honest. I just want to get stuck into the spring. So do take care, guys, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.